Welcome to Offroad Corrections. We're heading out for another adventure this weekend. We're just heading down the highway, Monique, Ripley, and we have Dwayne and Jill and Axel, Just Jeeping Adventures behind us. And we're going to see what kind of mischief we can get up to this weekend. So stick with us. Well, we're all fueled up, and Monique has just run into the grocery store to grab some stuff, and then we're back on the road.
So on this trip, we left a little later than we normally do, which meant we were going to be arriving at camp in the dark. But you just don't know what you're driving into. Once we hit the trail and started climbing an elevation, we realized that we're hitting patches of snow. Not a big deal. Dwayne and I love snow wheeling, but we weren't set up for snow camping. No boots, no mitts, none of that stuff. We were hopefully going to be camping at the side of a lake. The further we headed down the trail, the more snow we found, with some water crossings too, which wasn't too bad. This is also when I decided to send the drone out just to see what was ahead of us. Is it worth doing this water crossing? Well, we'll find out. After Dwayne and I looked at the drone footage, we thought, what the heck, let's go. If we have to turn around and come back, 2 water crossings is always better than 1.
That's definitely not level, dude. Right there, you're level. Right there. I can level.
Yeah, but look at behind him. It's like...
Yeah, but it's a shitty spot, and when you guys go to cook, your stove will be at your knees.
I just noticed that when I dropped out.
So after some goofing around in the snow, Dwayne and I decided that we saw a campsite further back on the trail that had no snow, so we thought we'd head off to that spot. And of course, we got to do our water crossing again.
Well, we've arrived at our spot. We got Jill and Dwayne over there. We got Monique.
Hi.
Who's putting a huge light in it. The dogs are running around, which you probably can't see, but we got our spot for tonight anyhow.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. Morning. Well, we're out for a walk with the puppers. Those 2 guys. Come on, guys. Of course, they had to find water to get into. As you can see on our little walk, we found some snow and some ice.
So on my morning walk with the pups, I discovered this camping spot. Took a couple pics, went back, we packed up and headed over here to camp for the rest of the weekend.
So we've gathered some wood, chopped some wood, we still have to chainsaw some wood. Jill over here cooking some
round one.
food. Bracky.
This is what I wanted the tin foil for, because I'm going to cook the bacon.
Also can.
Well, because the pan looks so nice and it won't be like charred bits in the eggs.
Yeah.
So we got Dwayne making sure that his awning doesn't invert and become the awning of his tent.
Just like that has happened before.
We have some crazy adventures out here.
Yeah, this is an England.
It's time for a dinner time drink. If you didn't know, Monique loves to bake, and she's done a fantastic job figuring out how to bake stuff on an open fire. These are buttermilk biscuits. What do you got in this pot, sweetie?
We're making some mac and cheese. So
Real cheese, all shredded up, ready to go in.
that is Gouda. This is cheddar. And I'm stealing this from the cellar. This is Parmesan. Chicken bacon. There we go. Oh, wow. That looks like perfection, hey
That
guys.
looks southern.
Does it look southern fried?
Looks southern fried.
Sunflower salad.
Sunflower salad.
No sunflowers in it.
We lost the sunflowers.
Well, it's got
And our sun. Oh my god, look at that.
Would you just look at it?
Look at
Look at that.
Ooh, look at Jill, look at it. Oh, which... Ooh. Look at this. Oh my god, this is dinner, folks. This is dinner. Monique is digging in over there. And this is what she's digging into. Look at that dinner, folks. Ooh, southern fried chicken, camp-made mac and cheese, buttermilk biscuit. She has had a very busy day. Do you have a rock, Ripley? Did you have a rock? Is that what you got? Yeah? Are you done playing? Are you? Are you okay? It's coffee time. We are out for another morning walk with our two buddies, Ripley and Axel. Mist of rain this morning. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is in BC. So Dwayne and I gathered some wood. We knew it was going to be a big day for our girls. They were going to be baking and cooking, and we're going to need lots of wood. Out came the chainsaw, and we started cutting. So after Dwayne and I finished chopping and cutting wood, I said, it's time to have some fun. Let's do something sketchy. And of course, Dwayne was in, and I jumped in my kayak to see how far I could paddle out to the ice. So I paddled out, and to my surprise, it was mostly slush. Well, the first 30 or 40 feet. So I stuck around and played in the slush for a little bit. It was kind of fun. I'll be honest, I kind of felt like the captain of an icebreaker. So when you're doing sketchy stuff, of course, something always has to happen. And Dwayne crashed his drone into the lake.
He had his drone in sport mode, and he had it on the lake, probably about 6 feet in, okay? And it went into the water.
Yep.
Dwayne goes running into the water, fully clothed, in his runners, everything. Grabbed the drone.
So we have Dwayne exiting his tent. He's got his fashionable female hikers on.
Super tight too.
He likes a tight shoe.
All right, back to food. Monique's preparing a upside down pineapple cake that she is going to bake on a open fire. Definitely
for you.
Wow, look at that cake. Monique does it again. It is amazing. Although I did miss the flip of the cake, but we'll enjoy it either way.
Well, we're getting ready for dinner. We've got an awesome little fire on the go over here. You can't see right there. And then over here, we have dinner on the go.
Dinner is on the go.
What's Jill got going on here?
There's chorizo, onion, garlic in there,
God, that smells
creamy
so
tomato. Then we're gonna add the prawns and fresh basil.
We
This
have
looks awesome.
Jill on the grill. You want to test out the pasta?
It's done!
Ooh yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, but now what we gotta add, guys? Hold on.
Hold on.
We need our green,
Oh, we need green, so it looks like it's healthy.
fresh basil.
right. Oh, excellent. Sweetheart.
We have pasta, Caesar salad, and baguette, French baguette.
Look at that.
Prawns.
Dun 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 dun! Okay, battery's almost dead. You know why? It's because it's cold.
Yeah,
It was on the
runs through really quickly.
maybe California, but she couldn't escape. She fell in love with every pretty face she met. She fell in love, but I couldn't relate. And I said, Joan, oh, please don't leave me here alone. And she says, I ain't never coming home. Yeah, she says, I ain't never coming.
Well, that's another adventure complete. We're gonna head home. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
She always thought she wasn't pretty enough to be on those magazines. But I saw you dancing behind that silver screen. Yeah, I saw you dancing behind that silver screen. And I said, Joan, oh, please don't leave me here alone. And she says, I ain't never coming home. And she says, I ain't never coming home.